what's up, everybody? I'm Madison.
And I'm Pop, and welcome to My Home Turf.
We back.
Hey, been a minute. But we back
back.
in business. Hey, the test season is over.
We are back.
And my man is ready to rock and roll. Let's get it started. Let's
Why
get
you had to put it all
crunk.
on me? See, we starting off bad already.
No, it's not all on you. I understand your schedule. It's taxing. It's hard. When you're in college is not an easy task.
My man's done with the test.
Yeah.
I'm back, baby. I'm back. I'm so back. We are so back.
I don't know, man. I'm still struggling with you right
Trying to
about
say.
now.
See, look. This is what I'm talking about. I try to stay positive. I try to stay on a nice narrow. It's you.
Hey, man, I
It's
ain't
you.
done nothing.
It's you.
Except
That's
give
what it
you
is.
flowers while you live. And here you are talking about I'm all negative.
No, you did just say that on live. I'm about to say television, but obviously this is TV. This ain't TV. But I hope y'all love that we back and stuff.
Yeah, we're here. We're here to give you some good information and see where we can go from here.
Some, our little input.
Just a little bit.
Did you see what I did?
Just a little bit.
Input? Yo, I was actually struggling with the input like a minute ago. I really was. Don't take your head. You wasn't helping.
Huh? I'm not the technician.
That's great. Since when?
I'm not. I'm just here to help try and give you some good leadership and advice as we go
Don't
along.
do that. Don't do. Because
See?
you didn't help at all.
I didn't.
Not one lick.
I said push this, touch that. You said leave me alone.
That ain't true. Don't go doing that.
Hey, man. But look here. Let's get into
I'll
it.
see what I gotta go through, man.
Hey, man. It's
I
all.
missed y'all.
We did.
I missed y'all. I missed being in front of the camera. I really did.
Yeah.
I really did. But let's get to it.
Come on.
Let's get straight to it.
Let's go.
So I told you guys on the Instagram that I wanted to wait till round one was over.
Yeah.
It's over with.
It's over.
We got some real stuff to talk about.
Come on with it.
I want to start with Bucks and Pacers. You already know that went 4-2 Pacers way. First of all, what was your input on that series?
I figured that the Bucks was gonna lose right off because of injuries and because of if you get Doc Rivers in there, it's gonna be downhill from there. And I don't say that in a bad way. I say that because Doc Rivers to me is more of a coach for a young team building.
Right.
I don't think
We said that too.
I don't think he's gonna give them what they need. And how you fire a coach mid-season?
Guys, if you go back to our very first, it wasn't that long. Well, whatever. You go back to our very first pod, we talked about that.
Yeah, we did.
How do you? It was either the first one or the second one. How do you fire, a winning coach and replace him mid-season?
Yeah,
That makes no sense.
mm-hmm. With a coach that really is not going to improve anything.
I mean, you didn't look good after Doc Rivers got there, so
Oh no, they went on a losing streak real bad.
immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So you were destined to fail. And also, to really speak on the series, you weren't going to win.
No, they were facing a better team. Period.
Not even that. Giannis wasn't there.
Well, Giannis wasn't there, but you was facing a better a team that was
A
young team that was hungry and producing.
They wanted it.
They were out there. Yeah, they were going to win that.
They wanted it, and
Not to mention, you had several games with stars that didn't play at all.
Dame didn't even play into the last. He played the first. I think he played the first two, but after that,
So it wasn't Dame time, huh?
I mean, first of all, I was talking to this dude, and
Mhm.
matter of fact, he was at the store,
Excuse me.
and he was a Bucks fan. You good? And he was saying how Dame might want to go to Miami. He wanted to be there all along. I was like, yeah, I know. He wanted to be in Miami,
Yeah, but you don't quit on the other team.
but I don't
if
think
that's.
he was hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt.
He was hurt, and you
But
can't.
so was a lot of other people that still played.
You can't win without your two stars.
Yeah, but so there's a difference. We always say there's a difference between hurt and injured.
It is.
Hurt, you can still play. Injured, that's something you're going to go on.
He
and,
was injured.
Okay, well then
He
we'll
was
leave that
definitely
alone.
injured. So, but yeah, it went Pacers' way. I'm not really surprised by that when your two stars don't play.
Mm-hmm.
But Knicks and 76ers.
Whoo! What we talking about, though?
I mean, the 76ers, they were this sometimes and they were this a lot of times. So I won't say it surprised me, but in my opinion, I'm not gonna say the Knicks. They deserved it.
Well, I never had them beating the Knicks.
Yeah.
Not just because the main person was hurt, but I didn't have them picking even if he was well.
Yeah, I mean they didn't play good all season.
No, it was never a consistent.
Mm-mm.
It was up and down. It was
Yeah.
all kind of crazy. Is he a good player? Yeah. But my thing with him is he needs to quit flopping because that's probably a reason why he hurt all the time.
I want to really indulge on that right quick.
Well, run on with it.
Words.
He said indulge.
Indulge? Where did I get that from?
A book.
I think I heard it on Instagram or seen it on Instagram somewhere. But MB flops into he flops too much for me.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound messed up. You're too big to be doing all that. You cannot be. You're what is he? 7'1", 7'2", 7 foot,
somewhere along in there.
Anyway, you're a big man. Stand on your feet. You should not be that clumsy.
Not to mention he's kind of heavy. He's hefty.
Very.
I mean,
I told you the time that he flopped and tore that dude's leg off. Almost.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's ridiculous.
So he needs to stop flopping because it's hurting him too.
Yes, it is.
And it's hurting the game.
It's hurting the game. Oh man. I was on Twitter.
Okay.
I was on Twitter and I think it was like 11, 12-year-olds. They were playing a real AAU game.
Mm-hmm.
And it was anyway. I think they were inbounding. And before, it seemed like, how they try to push it, they act like you push off or whatever.
Right.
The kid flopped and the ref called it.
I mean,
the game is heading in a bad place, yo.
It's going to a bad place because of that, and people are watching that, and the young kids are picking up on it. But guess what? In high school, middle school, they ain't calling it.
They're not calling that.
No, college, they ain't calling it.
They're not. Well,
no.
College, they might.
No.
College, they might.
No.
But I think in college, they review it, don't they?
They ain't calling that.
So that's not good. I don't like where this is heading. I don't like why is a little kid doing this though?
Well, why are they taking 25 steps in between a shot too?
Here we go.
But I'm just saying. I mean,
sometimes it can
these are things.
Gather sometimes, Dad.
Okay, the gather step I get. I can give you that. But 5, 6 steps after the gather step?
Yeah, I don't know. Now we got to talk about it. I blame James Harden.
I'll blame
James
when
Harden.
is a travel a travel? When is a walk a walk? When is a carry a carry? I mean, but yet we have kids that's going to try and emulate this.
Yeah.
And that's not going to work.
They're going to try to do what?
Emulate or imitate whichever one you want.
That from?
Hey, man, I read a book once.
I see why, but yeah, I don't like where the game is heading.
No.
That shouldn't be that. No. No. And you know what? I'm a Braun fan, but I blame Braun.
Well, I blame a whole lot of people. It's just not one person. It's a league-wide thing right now.
Yeah, but his nickname is LaFlop, so.
Well, yeah, I do see that a lot.
And talking about the travel, how it's rarely called in today's game.
Right.
Reggie Miller said that.
Did he?
Reggie said that, and Jamal Crawford said that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you've got legends saying that.
Yeah, it's not called.
Charles says it all the time. Shaq says it all the time. I mean.
Oh, they make a whole series out of it.
Come on, man. Shaq to the fool.
That is right there.
Yeah, so I don't, again, I'm going to reiterate, I don't like where this is headed.
No.
I don't like, and that needs to be nipped in the bud immediately.
Yeah, because that's changing the game at lower levels.
Yes.
And that's going to make it a difficult thing.
Kids
because they'll
do exactly what they see on TV.
Oh, yeah. Already doing it. Already.
But on to the next series.
Come on with it.
Celtics and Heat went exactly how I thought it was going to go.
Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, when Jimmy was out, that was the end of that.
Yeah, it was done.
Buckets was gone, so they didn't get no buckets.
Yeah, little MJ was gone.
So you see how the series went 4-1, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, it was 4-1.
Yeah. They snuck one game.
Some Heat fans got excited. They were like, "Oh man, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it." No,
it was. They were outmatched from the get go, and there was no way around it. Plus, you had other players that was trying to play her,
right?
So it wasn't gonna go well.
You had said you talked about a little bit of inconsistency earlier. That's been the theme for the East.
Well, yeah.
That's been the theme for the East. We can talk about the number one seed.
Right.
The Celtics, they have been up here
and
they have been down here.
Didn't they get blew out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they did. I can't remember by who, but it was a team that they did.
They weren't supposed to lose by that much if they lost.
They lost to didn't they lose to Detroit?
Yeah, well,
I think they lost to Detroit.
Okay.
I think they lost to Detroit, but that's still a team you shouldn't lose to.
Right.
It doesn't. You're the number one seed.
You are the number one seed.
You're supposed. You have I think you had the best record in the entire NBA. So.
Why aren't you acting like it?
And I told you. I think it was last week. These guys show up in the regular season. They're this, that. I mean, even with the inconsistencies, I mean, they still have a bunch of wins.
Right.
But when they get to the important games,
Yeah, but top dogs want to stay on top all the time.
all the time.
They want you to know who they are.
They want to.
So I don't see that now. I see them just. I'm getting through the season just to get to the playoffs.
Right,
And that shows because at
shows.
some point you're gonna get into a dog fight, and is the dog gonna come out in you, or is it gonna be the puppy on this one?
and a lot. Wow, and
Like I did that, right?
nah,
You wouldn't have said wow.
can't get him. Can't get him. You know his props, but I think one gripe that a lot of people have is that Jason Tatum compares himself to Kobe, or I mean, not even if it's just Jason Tatum, but other people compare him to Kobe. I don't see the resemblance at all.
Okay.
Another thing is Jaylen Brown. What is it? He doesn't have a right hand or a left hand. One of them. And that's that. I know how we joked about MJ not having one.
Right.
No, Jaylen Brown. That's true.
Yeah,
That's true. You can really go to one side. Once you cut off that side,
he's done. Well, what I hate is
And he's
stop
inconsistent.
comparing players.
eh.
Just let these people play.
We,
I
we gonna
know.
get into this. No, there's one particular series we gonna get into.
Okay. That
That
we'll have to talk
comparison.
about it. Well,
Oh,
I'll
no.
leave it right there then until
Oh,
we
yeah.
get to it.
Oh yeah, but anyway, Magic Cavs.
Mm.
Can I want to be honest.
Go ahead.
That was a snooze fest.
Yeah, it was nothing exciting about that.
I didn't care to watch.
Matter of fact,
that.
I forgot they were even playing.
I'm telling you. I didn't care to watch it. I mean, I was
Never
like,
knew
oh.
when the series was going. I mean, I didn't even know it was on TV.
I was like, hey.
Oh, they played. That's how it was.
Exactly. And there were times where the Magic and Cavs game was like going very slow. They had a low amount of points. I'm like, oh, well, why would I pay attention to this series?
Yeah, but I know y'all keep saying forget the '90s, but we never had that. We were
Yes,
so
you did.
excited to watch all of them play.
Whatever.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Sure.
All the games were exciting.
This is probably like the only year where this happened.
Yeah, well, it's happening, ain't it?
This is the only year.
Well, it's happening.
Very year.
Hey,
I'm pretty sure there are years in the 90s where
there
this
was
happened.
never no sleeper games.
Guarantee it.
Find
You
one.
can't even remember what you had for breakfast 3 days ago.
Hey, but
so
I could-
how do you know that there wasn't a sleeper series like this one?
I can tell
I
you.
would love to know.
I can tell you exactly what I had for breakfast.
What
Want
you
to
had?
know? Nothing.
Breakfast bowl.
Nothing.
Yeah, right.
I had nothing.
I'm not gonna call you a liar. That's not what I do. That's not what I do.
Yeah, I don't really eat breakfast. Ha ha.
3 days ago?
Yeah, 3 days ago was what?
Wasn't that Saturday?
That was Sunday.
3 days ago was Sunday?
3 days ago was Sunday.
Wow. Are you sure?
I'm positive.
That doesn't count because you don't eat breakfast on Sundays.
I don't eat
And I don't
breakfast
either.
on Saturdays either.
Yes, you do.
Whenever, I mean, it's very seldom because your mama cooking. I'll be like, I eat, but other than that, I don't eat. But yes,
Shout out to Mom.
there were games that they were never snoozers. That was always exciting games.
I don't. I'm sorry that I don't believe that. I don't. I'm not gonna let
When
you
you
get
got
that
to the
off.
playoffs?
No.
When you got to the playoffs, they were exciting to watch.
I don't believe that.
That's
Not
because
every-
you didn't live it.
No, I don't believe that. I refuse to believe that.
That's
yo.
okay.
I'm
mean, I know
sorry.
your mind cannot wrap it around that it was exciting.
It wasn't.
but
No,
it
not
was.
every game. I'm already knowing.
No, it
I'm gonna
was.
go back and I promise.
Go
you,
back.
I'm gonna go back and look, and there
Go
are
back.
some snooze fests.
No, they weren't.
I'm talking about what? You got guys going to the hoop that don't even know why they're going to the hoop. They throw it up off the glass. What are you doing, son?
See, there's the problem. You didn't see
Oh
that.
my God! Like I'm not. I know I'm not tripping. I
You
know I'm not
tripping.
tripping, y'all. No,
Yeah.
no.
There was no snooze fest.
There. Okay. This is gonna be for the gram. Y'all comment if there was ever a snooze fest series, playoff series,
FINDIT.
in the NBA playoffs in the 90s.
Find it.
Was
Even
there-
when Chicago had a losing season,
we ain't even talking.
it
We're not
was
even
still a
talking.
good-
We're
it
not
was
even
still
going
a
to
good
talk about
series.
Chicago. I don't care about Chicago. right
even
now.
when
no.
I'm getting ready to say, even when the Lakers played, it was
We
always
don't care.
exciting.
No,
Even when
no.
Detroit,
There was definitely a snooze fest. Y'all let me know down in the
Find
comments.
it.
No, let me know down in the comments. Was there ever a snooze fest in the NBA playoffs in the 90s?
find it.
I'm clipping that and I'm putting that on Instagram. I
Okay.
guarantee you a bunch of people gonna find it.
So let's move on from the Cavs and the snooze fest.
I'm so amped right now.
Hey, it was a snoozer.
That grinded my gears.
Yeah,
Caucasian.
that buttered your biscuits, huh?
We're gonna go to the next. We're gonna go to the West. The West.
Hey, the Wild
The
Wild
West.
West.
Timberwolves.
Was there a
versus Suns.
sleeper over there too?
No,
Oh, okay.
not one.
Mm.
Not one. Please tell me there was. Actually, there might have been, but it actually It didn't start off as a sleeper. I mean, the Magic and Cavs was just a sleeper all the way through. I mean, it was just whatever. But
somebody took out the brooms on somebody, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, I mean,
Sleeper.
That's not. What'd you say?
Sleeper.
That's not a sleeper. That's not. Thank you. That's not a sleeper.
Did you watch it?
Yes, I watched all. Now these, I watched all of these.
Okay, those are the later games.
Those were the better games, in my opinion.
Yeah,
but,
I agree.
Timberwolves and Suns. I mean, it was star studded. So Timberwolves versus Suns went how I thought it was going to go.
It is, and the sad part is they can't find a way to play together with the Suns, and I can't understand that. That goes with coaching, but it also goes to the players because the players should try and figure out how we're going to work together. We're supposed to have all this firepower, but yet we can't do nothing. We can't get past this round.
I'm with all due respect, big guy. I promise you, I don't even care about what you just said. Anthony Edwards is the greatest of all time. He's the second coming of MJ. That's what did it. That's what did it right there.
I have no comment. I can't say that.
MJ. That's his son right there. That's his second son.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
You can't.
I thought it was Jimmy Buckets. Which one is it?
He has two. He has two. You have two sons. MJ can have two. He can have four. You know how MJ was getting down back in the day.
I do.
MJ,
and somebody
MJ
had the nerve to write an article that the Warriors didn't draft him because how serious he wants to play, how bad he wants to win.
MJ?
No,
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. I said that's a dumb article. I said they did not.
He
wasn't even there by the time they got ready to draft.
He wasn't gonna be there, but
no. This dude likes to win. He likes to play hard.
When did he get drafted?
3 years ago.
That's a possibility. He might have been available.
Can you look that up, champ?
I'm about to look it up right now.
Oh, I was gonna give it to champ since you know.
I mean, that's still not a good. That's not a good excuse as to why not drafting him. But
no. That wasn't really that they just wrote that article and I read it and I was like, this is a dumb article.
Yeah, first overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft. Yeah, Anyway, that was wrong all the way around.
Yeah,
anyway,
that wasn't it. That he wasn't there and they weren't. That wasn't the case. It's just an article. You know how people want to have something to say.
Yeah. Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah, that was a dumb article. But that was a good series to me for the Timberwolves. Yeah. Because it showed that, hey, look who we are.
Hey, we for real.
And this is not a chump. We're not a chump team.
We're
here to play. We're here to stay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hype you up on
Come
that.
on.
I cannot do that.
Hey.
I can't do that. But we're going to go to the Nuggets and Lakers. I knew that was going to happen.
Did you? Yeah, we said it. I'll just be honest. We did say it.
I thought it was going to be a sweep.
Yeah.
It should have been a sweep.
It should have been a sweep.
No. I'm not going to take that route. I'm going to take a different angle. It should have been a sweep. Lakers way.
By talent?
They were up.
In every game.
Every single game.
Yes.
Every single game. You should have won this series. I'm not even going to say it should have.
How do you lose a 28-point lead?
I mean, it was a lot of they led every.
Took the foot off the gas pedal?
Every single game.
No, they played dumb.
And you get to the third quarter and what? You just implode.
No, I will tell you. If by the time we get to the fourth quarter and certain person don't have the numbers that he want, he began to play selfish.
Who?
LeBron.
How is it?
He got to get his points.
This is ridiculous. I'm not gonna let you get this off.
His points.
I'm not gonna let you get that off.
I want you to do me a favor.
I've
Go
already
back and watch.
He watched the entire thing.
to get his 25+ points.
I watched the entire thing. D'Lo scored 0 points. Not Anthony. I'm about to say Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis and Braun carried.
Yeah.
Those two carried.
Yeah.
I refuse. I'm not gonna let you get that off because
here's what happens when you have to get your points.
I gotta finish. Can I finish? Can I finish?
I will let you finish.
Can I finish? Look, we're not gonna do that. We have role players that aren't getting the job done. We pass it to Root. I'm saying we. I'm acting like I'm on their team. We have Rui Hachimura in the corner, wide open. I pass it to you. You airball. I get the rebound, pass it right back. You airball again. I pass it to you. I get the rebound, pass it to you again. You airball again.
So why do you keep throwing it to him?
What do you? How there? Everybody's covered. He's wide open.
So you can't create your own shot?
Wow. So now you're doing that.
I'm just saying.
He's wide open. His shot. That's his shot right there.
And if he hadn't hit 3 in a row, why am I giving it to him
He's
the
wide open.
fourth time?
I mean, hey, you're a pro. I'm going to pass it to you. You're wide open. Hey, or you have a brain. Let me step inside. I can't make a 3 right now. Let me just step inside, take this nice little midi, and head that way.
So what's the hardest shot to guard in basketball?
I'm not worried about that, bro. He's wide open. That's why I gave him the ball.
And this right here is what's killing the NBA.
What?
They stand out there on that 3-point line, and that's where they stay.
That's what I just said, though. If
That's killing the game.
All Rui has to do is step in front of that 3-point line.
But
and shoot.
What do I always say about the 3-point? You can shoot your way out of the game, or you can shoot your way into it.
I mean, you can do that on any shot.
But you shoot the 3-point is the harder one of anything to shoot.
I mean, if you can't make anything that day, you just stink.
Yeah, but here it is. Wasn't just that day. It was consistently throughout the series.
That's what I'm saying. And his guys, Dad, I'm gonna give you a stat. I'm gonna give you a stat. For the Nuggets, their role players averaged at least 10 a game. They put up at least 10. At least 10. And if the guys didn't put up 10, they were on the defensive end giving them work. The Lakers did nothing. They did none of that. Austin Reeves, their rotation. Austin Reeves is at the corner of the 3-point line over here on defense.
Why?
He has to, I don't know. He has to haul all the way over there. This is their stupid rotations. He has to haul all the way over to the other corner to guard MPJ.
Why?
MPJ doesn't miss. He plays
who's
like
supposed
prime.
to be guarding him?
He plays like prime Reggie.
Who's supposed to be guarding?
I don't know. It's their rotation.
Why are they rotating?
Exactly. That's coaching.
If not always coaching.
That is coaching.
You
They've been doing that all year.
You can fix things without
exactly.
having to go through all of that.
No. Exactly. Wait. You said they can fix things, right?
They can fix it.
They can fix it, right?
In game fix.
They didn't do that. Darvin, I sound like a Lakers fan. I don't like the Lakers. Darvin gets on the bench. Guys, we need to do this. We need to do that. And yeah. Team on 3.
Yeah, I saw him trying to draw a play, boy. That was hurting me.
Hilarious, right? Exactly. But then, no. And then they go on a 15-0 run. And your hands are in your pockets. And you just watch it tumbleweed blow by.
Well, the one thing that I do know.
Cooked.
Yeah, but the coach can't go out there and play now one bit of defense.
What, coach? I'm depending on you for adjustments, coach. What are you seeing? Let me help you. You help me help you.
So when you got another player that won't let you make the adjustments, they think they the coach too?
Who was that?
Hey, man, come on, be for real.
Are you serious right now?
Be for real.
Are you serious right now?
Yes.
You didn't watch the series. You didn't. Yeah. I know you didn't because I know where you was when the series was going on. I know you didn't. This is ridiculous. Nobody in their right mind is blaming Braun for this loss. I mean, he doesn't even get a fraction. He doesn't get a 5%. He doesn't get 1%, 0.1%. He doesn't get none of that.
Here's why, and I've been saying this all along. You cannot beat people simply standing behind the 3-point line.
They know that.
But they have no motion offense.
Exactly.
Why?
Dad?
They haven't had a motion offense.
You're asking a coaching question.
They haven't had a motion offense with either one of the coaches that's been there.
Exactly.
But why?
You're asking a coaching question.
Why?
Frank Vogel doesn't even have that same motion offense at the Suns.
Why don't they have a motion offense?
Who know? Ask the coaches. Frank don't have that. Ty Lue don't have that. Darvin don't have that. I mean, there aren't that many coaches in the NBA that have a motion offense.
But yet, that's what's going to win games.
Okay.
So are we actually trying to win?
You ask the coaches that.
Or is it that we don't want to do a motion because we know it's not going to work?
How are we supposed to know all that? You have to ask a coach that question. This is all coaching.
I get it. But at the same time, ownership should see this. It hadn't worked.
That's why he skedaddled.
Who?
Darvin's out.
No. Ownership is the problem because they hiring the coaches.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on.
That's true.
But you cannot just camp out. So I can't just be a player to dribble, and expect to throw you a ball, and all of a sudden you're going to hit every shot you shoot. You know why? You're not in any type of rhythm.
Right.
Your offensive part of playing basketball is dead because you're just standing there waiting.
Right. Or you have guys like D'Lo that brings the ball up the court, has he doesn't know what he's doing, why he's doing it, where he's going.
But there's no play to run.
That's dead. You're going down a coach's path right now. You're saying everything that a coach needs to do to help his team win.
So to me, if 3 coaches have been there
that don't run a motion offense,
that don't run a motion offense, why? That's the question that has to be answered.
That's today's game. Matter of fact, what team runs a motion offense in today's game? Let me know.
Boston.
They run a motion offense?
They're moving.
Yeah, they do. Who else?
You told me to name one.
Who else?
Wait a minute.
No. Name me another one. It's only going to be Boston and the Warriors. That's it. Boston and the Warriors. There aren't that many teams that do it. And matter of fact, Boston still sucks at it. Their defense makes up for their offense.
They do. But it has put them in positions to win more than have to lose.
Dad, the whole reason. No, and they don't do a motion offense because Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown is always ISOing. That's ISO ball.
But they do screen.
I don't think they do. No. Well,
I know the Knicks do.
No, wait, hold on. You said they do screens?
Yeah, they do moving screens.
So does the Lakers.
They do it, but it's only for.
So does the Nuggets.
Yeah, they do, but I think the Knicks do more motion.
Possibly. I'm not sure. I'm not really.
Yeah.
I'm always seeing Jalen Brunson
creating his own shot.
Everybody's doing their own thing.
After nothing else has worked. Yeah.
But
this is why basketball it's in trouble because they stand at the 3-point line and they just wait. You cannot win games. You can because somebody got to lose in this era, but it makes basketball hard.
That's coaching, bro.
That's coaching and ownership.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why I can't point at the players. Anthony Davis, he came out and said it perfectly. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know what we're doing.
And why don't
Bron looks at me, I'm looking at Bron, we both look at Darvin. Darvin's hands is in his pocket, just like this.
Eating potato chips.
And you know what, Coach Ham, I promise I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I promise I'm not. Because you may come across.
Maybe he tried to install one, and they didn't want it.
Who knows?
Because that's a lot of working. That's a lot of running. That's a lot of movement.
Who knows? I mean.
And that,
this is.
I'm going to tell you this.
This is why. And their main issue. Oh, Lord have mercy. I could go on and on about this series. I hate
dumb basketball.
I don't like. This is going to sound so harsh. I hate stupidity.
I hate dumb basketball.
Especially when it can be avoided.
Yes.
Does that sound better?
That makes sense. Look, keep it real. Don't sugarcoat.
I want to be, but I hate stupidity. I don't.
And you would always say, "Watch, he's gonna throw the ball away."
I'm like
D'Lo
and
every time.
It's not just him. They were having turnovers and just throwing
for no
the
reason.
ball. Just
all of them.
All of them? Every last one of them. Every last one of them. I'm like, what are we doing? A lot more than others.
Yeah, this is true.
A lot more than others. I didn't, and usually when the guys that don't usually do it did it, it was when the Nuggets also did it. So
it balanced out.
Exactly, it balanced out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was like, yo, I promise, I'm not a Lakers fan. Never have been and never will be.
He's not.
I don't like the Lakers. I just don't like. I hate stupidity, and
that's league wide though now.
Why? I remember one specific possession. D'Lo is dribbling the ball. The time's going down. That joint is clicking. 3, he's still dribbling. 2, still dribbling. 1, bounces the ball off his foot. Nuggets ball. Why? Why don't you have a play? Anyway, Mavs and Clippers. I don't. I really can. I don't like stupidity, y'all. And y'all will find that out here. Trust me. When we do it during football season, Dallas messes up.
It's coming.
Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. Anyway,
Clippers.
Mavs and Clippers.
There's a lot of teams that I'm looking at, to me, underperformed in the playoffs.
Yes, the Clippers is one of them.
You didn't see
why.
You didn't see why. Basketball is just basketball. It ain't changed since some of the things we can do, yes, but it hadn't changed since its conception back in the day.
And you know what? Braun said the same thing.
You still got to put the basket in the hole.
He said exactly what you're saying right now. Basketball is still basketball. It hasn't changed from when Naismith created it
to now.
It's still the same.
The object of it is to put the ball in the hole. In the basketball hole.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, go ahead.
I don't want to overtalk you, but I feel like, y'all, this is my real emotions right now. I feel like these players / coaches / front offices / whoever, they are overthinking this thing.
Well, they're not putting out a good product. Period.
Exactly.
I mean, people are coming to see these games, and it all goes back to what we were just talking about. There is no movement.
No, but that's the thing. I don't disagree with you. It's basketball. It's all about space.
It's all about spacing,
and it sure is. When you see what it boils down to, it's spacing.
Mm-hmm.
It's spacing. I need space to do what? To create a shot.
Exactly.
I need space so I can make this screen happen, so I can cut off, go to the basket,
or do a giving
whatever.
Up,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all about spacing. It's all about spacing. In this game, you don't have any of that.
No.
Dude, hey, I was looking at the Mavs, and I loved how the Mavs dismantled the Clippers.
Yeah, they did.
I loved it. Kawhi.
Yeah, he hasn't been.
I'm to the point now,
you
buddy.
Going to retire.
It's about that time.
Go on and call it quits, bro.
It's time.
Oh, for the last several years, he's just been collecting the check pretty much.
You know what a Clippers team official said?
What?
If there were a game today, he would still not play.
Wow. Yeah, it's time to just call it quits because you just taking up cap space, you taking up money, he's just there.
It's over with.
He's just there. He might get a pillow and sleep on the floor because he ain't doing nothing else.
It's over with. It's over with.
And I know that the other players hoped that he would come back.
Yeah, I did too.
And because they were counting on him. That's the thing. When people are counting on you, you do everything you can to get back. I'm not saying he didn't.
Right.
But he's not there. He hasn't finished the season since I don't know when.
Since his last finals championship.
Oh man, that was in Toronto, wasn't it?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that was the last full season.
Yeah, I mean he's never there at the end of the season for playoffs.
And even then, I don't think he played the full season. But he played because
he got sent to them. No, he didn't play the whole season because he wasn't really playing where he was at. That was with San Antonio.
Oh no, he wanted to leave. He wanted out of there.
Yeah, he wasn't playing.
I don't blame him for that because he wasn't helping me at all. So it was time for me to leave. I hate how they did DeRozan. DeRozan should have a ring. Anyway, that's a whole talk for a whole nother day. Pelicans and Thunder. Oh, hold up. Let me go back. To the Mavs and Clippers. Kyrie, you did the thing.
Kyrie did.
You did the thing.
I mean,
Luka, you did your thing too.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all set it off, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all set it off. I'm so excited for that Dallas-Fort Worth area.
And what can happen if things go right.
Yes.
I'm seeing Kyrie play like he's playing 20,
15, 16 ball.
Yeah, he is. I think he's found a place he likes.
Yes.
And they give him the space to be creative because that's the type of player he is. He's creative with the ball. He can do things, and man, if all that comes together and they just allow this to happen, it could be something special. It could be something special.
I'm excited.
He looked like Uncle Drew.
Well, some say he resembles him.
Yeah, man.
we just speculate.
Just speculate.
Hey,
you know
what I'm saying? Hey, we don't know. But on to.
Hey, we ought to get Uncle Drew to come on here.
I mean, there's room.
Hey, man.
There's room.
There's room.
But on to Pelicans and Thunder. I thought this was going to be a little closer. And
I thought it was going to be a better series.
Only reason why, well.
I thought it was going to be better.
I did. I was hoping Zion would come back, but they would have been a lot better had they had Zion.
Zion showed me something.
Say that. Yes.
He showed me a lot, and I think he's coming along.
Yes.
And as Barkley say, he needs to lose just a little bit more weight.
He's doing a good job.
He has, and that takes the pressure off of his body. But yeah, he showed me a lot. That series, him playing, it showed me a lot.
I love it.
It did.
But
the play-in when he was playing in the play-in,
yeah,
they wouldn't have won that without him.
not well. They didn't win without him, but they didn't. Well, they didn't win
one
at all.
game they did. One game they didn't. Didn't they win one of them?
Did they? Oh yeah.
They had to win one.
Yeah, but they didn't do that with Zion. Remember, Zion was out.
The second game?
The very second. Yeah.
Oh.
Remember, they beat Sacramento,
Mm.
and Zion was not playing.
Okay.
So,
I'll give you that.
But yeah, I guess you could still say the Thunder. They were going to win it anyway.
I believe they were.
They were going to win regardless.
I believe they were, and
They deserve it.
but the Pelicans showed that they can. They're on the up if things go right.
They got to get a few more pieces.
Yeah, they're on the upside of things. They're not. They haven't turned it all the way around, but they're on the come up.
Yeah, there you go.
They're on the come up.
They're on the come up. I feel like you got to get somebody else other than C.J. McCollum, man.
You do.
I know I love C.J. McCollum. That's my guy, but
you do.
Truth is truth. You got to get somebody else.
Hey, man. I know somebody out there wanting to go somewhere.
I hope you're not about to say Dwight.
No.
Okay. Thank God.
Initials K. D.
Yeah, KD also said today that he wasn't, he wouldn't mind going to Miami.
Hey.
They have a nice little core over there, but I think you got to do something with that Jimmy Butler contract.
Yeah, that would hinder a lot of things.
And speaking of Miami, their owner, what's his name again? Matter of fact, coached for Miami. I just can't think of the name right now.
I can't think of it.
But yeah, he said he told Jimmy Butler, he indirectly, if you're not on the court, don't say anything. Yeah, because Jimmy Butler was tweeting and on Instagram.
Oh, while the game was going on?
While the game was going on,
come
stuff like
on,
that.
Jay.
But I mean, that's Jimmy Butler. I mean, he's been doing that, so
yeah.
I'm not. Why would I? Anyway.
But how do you feel the Thunder is doing?
They're gonna be all right. They're gonna be all right. I think I really, really, really wanted to go out on. I'm gonna do it. Forget it. I'm gonna do it.
Well, crawl on
Whoever goes against the Timberwolves,
yeah,
you're going home. I don't think I've seen a series where Jamal Murray. This goes right into our next topic. I don't think I've seen a series where Jamal Murray looks this mad and looks this bad.
Well, I mean, you got to look at what he had to do to help them to get there. He's been playing great ball just to get them there.
No, he hasn't. Because that Lakers series.
I'm not just talking about now. I'm talking about throughout the year, too.
But that's what I'm saying. Jamal Murray hasn't been all that.
Tired by now.
I'm not going to give him that.
Yeah,
excuse.
man.
Jamal Murray hasn't been all that. And now you go against a team. Okay, you went against the Lakers. They didn't value defense that much. Let's be honest here. They didn't value defense that much.
They never
do.
But
now you're going against some real dogs now.
Right. Well, you're going against dogs and people that really they hungry.
Defense.
They are hungry.
They preach defense. They preach defense, and that's all they did. Last night right now when you guys seeing this, they're up 2-0.
Let's go on to the next to the next.
We're in it. We're in it right now.
Oh, okay.
They're up 2-0.
They are.
They put Jamal Murray in a box, and also Jamal Murray needs to be suspended for 2 games.
Okay, what'd he do?
He threw a ice pack, heat pack, or whatever on the court while somebody's going up for a layup. Carl Anthony Towns was going up for a layup. You need to be suspended for 1 or 2 games. Yeah, because he could have
stepped on that and slipped, and
there's a lot
really
that could have went wrong. Exactly. Yeah. There's a lot that could have went wrong. No, go ahead, say it. I feel like I cut you off.
No, I just said somebody could have stepped on it, slipped, and some real things, bad things could have happened from that.
Achilles, ACL.
Yeah, and he just got back from being hurt.
Thank you. That has and this is no disrespect to Jamal, but rules are rules. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand you can be frustrated and stuff like that. There's other ways you can take that out.
Yeah.
Like on the
win
court.
the game.
Thank you. Exactly.
You won't be in that situation if you're winning the game. But what is causing them to lose the game?
Defense.
That defense is causing them.
And, there are so many. Oh my God! I'm so glad. All right. I'm not sure if you guys, whoever's watching this, has watched Chilltown 32 Old Head. And before this series took off, this is right when the Lakers lost. He was like, if they don't have an answer for this cat, which was Cat, if they don't have an answer for this cat, Rudy Gobert, and if they don't have an answer for this cat, Jay McDaniel,
right?
They can't. There's nothing they can do. I mean, all pause when I say this. They're too long. I had to say that, Jay. There's nothing you do.
Right.
Their trap is A1. I mean,
But look at the coaching. Look at the coaching difference.
Are you good?
Look at the coaching difference.
It's not that much of a.
Yeah, look at the coaching difference. Look at the style.
Mike Malone is a heck of a coach.
That's what I'm getting at. He's got them play. They've bought into playing on both sides of the floor.
I'm talking about the Nuggets. That's Michael Malone.
Oh yeah. You're right.
I forgot the Timberwolves coach, but
No, I was talking about Timberwolves.
Yeah, that's Mike Malone.
They're playing.
Oh wait, no, Mike Malone is it's the Nuggets.
Yeah.
That's the Nuggets. I don't know.
The Timberwolves are playing on both sides of the court.
And that's how you got to get it done.
We've always said in football, defense wins championships.
Yes.
Well, it carries over into basketball too. Carries over into baseball too. If you can't stop somebody, you can't win.
I'm glad you stopped the baseball, boy, because if you said track, I would have hollered. Oh, well.
It takes there's a defense when you're trying to outscore them and you're trying to figure out how to cut them off. You know,
shout out to Coach E.
Strategize.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to Coach E.
But look
and
here,
Coach Twine.
Yeah, Coach Twine too. Yes, sir. But defense, man, defense. The boys. I will say this again. I've never seen Jamal Murray this.
Confused.
I don't know.
He looked like he's confused.
He couldn't do anything with the ball. I mean, as soon as he stepped past half court,
yeah,
it was over.
They own him.
Trap, and they have no answer for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah,
there's just
most teams haven't this year,
and I think it looks even worse because they didn't have Rudy Gobert last night. That's bad, and that's not a good sign. Where's Jokic? Where's he at?
Well, he ain't a defensive player anyway.
Yeah, but he's not getting done on the offensive end either.
Yeah, this is true.
Where's MPJ? I mean, you just look like prime Reggie Miller last series. Where you at now?
When you got to hold a big cat down, you ain't got no energy.
Where you at? KCP, what's up?
Yeah. They getting exposed.
What's my boy's name? Reggie Jackson proposing. What are we doing? I thought we were playing basketball. Why are we trying to get engaged?
It is what it is.
This is all jokes, by the way, but not really. This is not. It's not looking good.
Right.
It's not looking good.
So it's almost looking as though they're going to get swept.
I wouldn't say that. I'm not going to say that. Actually,
the series ain't going to go but so long.
There you go. I don't think they're going to get swept because every time Charles Barkley says sweep, it goes the other way.
Well,
and Charles Barkley said that last night.
But Charles ain't really wrong either. But I'm looking at the way they're playing. I'm looking at their body language. I'm looking.
Yeah. They look beat.
They look due. They really do.
I think that closeout game from last series
took a lot out of them.
That last series might have took a lot out of them because remember they had to keep coming back.
Yeah.
They had to keep coming
all
back
the time.
Keep coming back. They will find themselves in large deficits.
Mm-hmm.
That come on. I mean that does it. That does a number on your body.
It do.
And your mentals.
Body. Yeah, I was just going to say.
And your mentals.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. Knicks and Pacers. I don't even want to talk about that game because apparently it was decided by the refs.
Yeah, two bad calls that went in the favor of the Knicks that were clearly bad calls. There should have been turnovers on both. One they called a kickball, and the other one I forgot what it was.
Right.
But yeah, it's definitely should have been handled better. But you know what? You should never be in that position that the referees gotta have control the outcome of the game.
I love that because it's true.
Yeah.
Why are you losing? Why are you down? What's going on? Why do we get to this point? But
it was a whole lot that led to that. It wasn't just those two plays.
Honestly, you can say it about a lot of games where this goes for football, basketball, baseball, whatever.
Right.
You find yourself down, but why are you down?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? Sometimes momentum is just not your friend. There's nothing you can do about it. But why are you down?
Right.
What's going on here? But I think that series goes 6.
You think it goes 6?
I think the Pacers still win it though.
The Pacers look like the better team.
They're
They're
the better basketball
doing
team.
most of the game, but then at the end, hey, he kept bringing them back. He's done that. He's been doing it. Yes,
Brunson, he's a dog.
He's been doing it all. Both series he's been doing it. But it seems like where's the other guys to help him?
I don't know.
And
I don't know. I'm speechless.
But,
I don't even know.
I mean, when a dog is
they show
carry
up.
you,
They show up. I'm not.
They do it on the defensive end. They hustle. They behind. Now I will give. They are hustling from goal to stop.
Oh yeah.
They going from start to finish.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, I love
like
basketball teams like that.
Yeah.
I love a scrappy basketball team too. You
Hey.
know what I'm saying? Same way with football.
Yeah.
Same way with football. Scrappy football team, scrappy basketball team,
Yeah.
they will get on your nerves when it comes to fourth quarter.
Yeah. They need to put on them hard hats because that's what they be doing.
I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you. But Mavs and Thunder, that's going to be an interesting series. I want to know.
I think the Mavs is going to
I think the Thunder win that.
No, I think the Mavs.
I don't know who has an answer for Shea and Chet.
Well, we'll see.
I don't know. And they're not necessarily a defensive basketball team. The Mavs aren't.
No.
So we'll
but
see.
You also got to stop them.
Yeah, that's true.
You also got to stop them.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's going to be kind of difficult to stop.
Right.
But, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Pick your poison.
We'll see how that goes. That's why I love this right here.
Yeah.
That's why I love this because you got to – that's for both sides. You got to pick your poison.
This is true.
But the Thunder are the best. They're the better basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
They're the better basketball team. So we'll see how that goes. It's all about – really, it's all about how well Kyrie plays, Luka plays, and how well does Jason Kidd adjust. We gonna see about that. That's a deciding factor right there. But Cavs,
you know, it's already a talk about him going somewhere else.
I thought they extended him now.
No, they may have, but you know what? His name still came up to go somewhere else.
We'll see. I mean, hey, we are gonna have to see because, however, you can really win this series.
Yeah, but if your mind ain't on it,
you're gone. You might as well just go ahead and go back home, stay in Fort Worth.
Cancel Christmas.
Yeah. But on to Cavs and Celtics.
Yeah, I think that.
Celtics.
I do. I think the Cavs is going about as far as they're going to go.
Can
they pull it? Can there be Can there be an upset?
You never know.
Any given game,
you never know though.
Anything can happen.
Remember what I said early on in this pod. Now the Celtics are. They have them series.
They do. And the other side to that is injury here or there. Everything changes.
Ball game.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
We're going to see. This is going to be an exciting playoff run right here. I'm excited for it. I can't lie to you.
Okay.
I can't lie to you. I think the series that I'm going to tune into the most though might be Mavs and Thunder.
I was going to tell you that's who it was going to be.
Mavs and Thunder. I might tune into the Timberwolves and Nuggets, but that's
it depends on how game one. I mean, the next game. I said game one. Yeah. How the next game go? Game 3 go. Mm-hmm. If the Nuggets can somehow pull themselves back into it and maybe tie this series up, then I pay more attention to it. But if they can't, it's a done deal.
Yeah, it's a done deal.
It's a done deal.
I ain't gonna lie. I agree.
Kiss the babies. Kiss the parents. Put the baby to sleep.
Kiss the baby. You might as well kiss the baby. That's what Chad Johnson be saying.
Kiss the parents and put the baby to sleep.
It's over with. So we're gonna see what happens in those series, and trust me, we gonna have a lot to talk about if it gets interesting.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Mavs and Thunder is really that Cavs and I keep looking at that Cavs and Celtics, man. I think I'm really downplaying it for real.
And there's a possibility that it can be a better series than what we're thinking. But I'm gonna pick Mr. J Brain tomorrow.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Mr. Basketball.
Yeah, we will need that.
Shout out to Jay.
We're gonna need that. But on to the NFL draft. Caleb Williams goes number 1. Of course. I don't know really how to. At first,
I don't really have a feeling about that.
At first, I was like, "Oh, he's gonna be a bust. He's gonna be a bust." But now I'm kind of like, "Let's see."
I don't have a feeling. I mean,
what you mean?
I don't have a feeling one way or the other. But people are. I know how a lot of people are because they saw him crying.
Yeah.
But I mean, you never know.
Come on.
What that person went through.
Right.
Through the season or in life to
just
get
never
to
know,
that
man.
point. So he may have just had that was just a release for him. You know.
You just never know.
Yeah, so I can't say that's how he's going to be a bust, and I can't say he's going to be the greatest thing since sliced cheese. We're just going to have to see because, as we all know, there have been great quarterbacks, and then there have been bad quarterbacks that we thought was going to do nothing, end up being the dog. Hint, hint, he became one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Who?
TB. Winning the 6th round.
I thought you was talking about Tim Tebow.
No, bro, I'm talking about.
I'll play it. Who's that? NCAA 11 legend.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But then you had those that were supposed to be the best.
Jamarcus.
Yeah. But I think a whole lot played into that.
Yeah.
But you never know. When you're drafting, you could think you're drafting the greatest thing out there, and you get a donut.
You're going off of potential, so and you could potentially
Yeah.
You could have potentially peaked in college.
No, but scheme plays a lot into it.
Oh yeah, no, I was just talking about in general.
Yeah.
I was
You
just
know,
talking
there's a
about in
lot of factors that play into it. This
general.
person is good.
Vince Y.
Yeah.
I'm about to say Vince Y. Well, yeah, it is Vince Y. V Young.
Well, yeah.
But
A lot of factors play into this.
Vince, I believe if he had a different scheme, he needed just a whole.
The coach didn't even want him.
He didn't want him. He didn't want him at all. I'm like, whatever. I mean, you wanted him to fail from the get go. You didn't want him to be your quarterback. So what was
That's
the point
my
of drafting
problem.
him?
Exactly. Don't draft somebody. Never mind.
Man,
I go
I
on a
could go-
tangent about that.
I'm telling you, I could go on and on about VY, man, because they did him dirty. Did him all types of dirty. I mean, if you didn't want him then, just get rid of him.
Exactly.
There are teams that need him, and I guarantee you, there was a coach out there that could have developed that man into being one of the greatest. Of the greatest.
It was there, man.
It was there.
It's just, I hate that.
I do. But on to the next topic, Malik Neighbors to the Giants.
How do you feel about that?
Why?
Okay, why not?
Who's your quarterback?
That just means they ain't bought in or sold in on the one that's there now.
When there were quarterbacks there, you didn't get one. But you decided to go with Malik Neighbors.
Maybe there's somebody that they feel they can develop. They ain't developed the one they have, but anyway.
Thank you. Thank you. Why?
They probably got him so somebody else couldn't get him.
That is one of the, I'm not taking any shots at you. I'm just
No.
talking about the idea. That is one of the dumbest ideas ever. Because there are teams that do that, and I just find that stupid. Because at the long run, you pay for it.
You do.
That helps you at all. That doesn't help you at all.
Mm-mm.
So what was your point of getting him? You needed a quarterback. There's a lot of stuff that the Giants need, but we ain't even gonna get into that because you're not my team, and I really hope you do lose. Michael Penix Jr. to Atlanta. This took me by surprise.
Yes.
I wanted them to get Keon Coleman.
But I like Penix. I do.
But what was the point of getting Kirk Cousins then?
Kirk Cousins ain't going to be there forever.
You just signed him to a forever deal.
Well, maybe so. But, I mean, they signed him to create cap space. I mean, that's why they do the longer contracts.
I understand that, but
at the same time.
that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but I understand. Okay.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong now. I don't want you to get that confused. I love Michael Penix Jr.
Okay. Because, see, what happens is you don't take time to develop the person that's going to take the team later. Used to be you got the quarterback you wanted and you developed him.
Yeah.
So maybe somebody is thinking old school and saying, hey, look, this is a good dude to go get.
We'll see.
That's going to really benefit our program later. Maybe not now. We went out. Well, they could have been thinking also, Kirk Cousins ain't finished the season and win.
That's true.
So, hey.
Well, 2022, 2023, that was the last time he did it. So.
Yeah, but I'm just getting at, and there's a lot we don't know behind the scenes, but I'm going to tell you right off the bat, that was a good move.
You think so?
I do.
We'll see. It's all about how it's going to age. I mean, some of these are going to age like fine wine.
I don't
some
think
of these
Kirk Cousins got much left.
And some of these are going to age like spoiled milk.
I don't think Kirk Cousins has a lot of seasons left.
We're going to see. Oh, no, he doesn't. No, he definitely doesn't.
So,
we're going to see about that. And this last topic hurts me to the core.
Dum, dum, da, dum.
Philly Reloaded.
Yeah.
Cooper DeJean.
Yeah.
And,
They did.
and my boy, God, I knew I was going to forget his name, but y'all know what DB I'm talking about at Toledo.
Yeah,
A dog.
They did.
Why can't Dallas why can't we do anything right? I know this whole segment was supposed to be about Philly, but come on now. We know what this is really supposed to be. Why can't we do anything right?
How many picks did the Philadelphia Eagles have?
I don't know.
What were their picks?
Nice ones. That's all I can tell you. They were nice ones. Meanwhile, I have Tyler Guyton.
It may be something that pays off in the long run.
This is ridiculous. I can't do this. I can't do this. We needed a running back. Guess what we got? Cooper Beebe. Yay. No, well, hold on. I can't say that because Cooper's like that. Cooper's like that.
I think we're going to be okay with what we have. It might not have been.
Well, see, that's the issue.
It might not have been the sparkle and flair that everybody else got, but this may be what they needed.
That's the issue right there. That's the issue right there. We gonna be okay. I don't need okay. I need great.
Well,
I need a ring.
You ain't gonna get great until you get rid of two peoples.
Please don't say Dak, because if it's Dak, I'm
no.
gone. Okay. Because you said that before, man. You said that before. See, look. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Both
right
of their
there.
names end in Jones.
Well, I say as long as they're. Wow, this is gonna sound so harsh. What is wrong with me today? As long as there's a harsh tied to this organization, As long as there's no, as long as there is a Jones tied to this
He
organization,
said a horse.
might as well shoot. I bet your horse does a better job of running this thing. This is ridiculous.
As long as we don't have a real GM,
I mean, Will's right there. Will McClay is right there.
as long as we don't have that, we will never be successful again.
We are so cooked.
I'm going to tell you the truth. Dallas got lucky the first couple of years winning Super Bowls. That ain't going to happen again.
I've never heard you say
That ain't going to happen again.
What made you say that?
Because we were a losing team that got a winning coach at a time when we could get good draft picks. That ain't going to happen
You
again.
did get Jimmy Johnson. Well, between me and you, Dad, I never saw y'all win a Super Bowl. So, anyway.
Yeah, they did reload.
Yeah. But,
We'll see how this goes.
We'll see how this goes. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's pod. I hope you guys like it.
Me
like,
too.
Comment, subscribe, share.
And we'll see you in 2 and 2.
2 and 2. Peace.